Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. So today we've got a beer from the Glen Cannich Brewery. I'm butchering that brewery up, so apologies. So as you can see, a pumpkin spice stout, 4.5% ABV. I keep thinking to myself, I'm going to do loads of pumpkin beer reviews this year, and like every other year, I get to the point where you should be doing them and I don't. So I'm going to have one or two, but never as I intended. But then sometimes I think to myself, I don't want to be stuck drinking pumpkin beers for like so many weeks. I like some of my good friends across the pond. All right, Joe, how you doing? So I had a quick look on there. It says a creamy stout with a velvety rich malt backbone, subtle roasted notes of pronounced sweet spice vanilla finish. Then you go into the ingredients: water, barley as you expect, hops, yeast, cinnamon, vanilla extract, nutmeg, ginger and cloves. No hint of pumpkin puree, pumpkin whatever's in this, so I don't know what the deal is with all that. You got it all plastered along the can, and there's not much going on there. It says small batch, brewed fresh. This has been around for a little while. This was canned. I'm assuming this was canned in late August. I purchased this quite a while ago. I reckon I purchased this in mid September sort of time. Anywho, purchased at Home Bargains as well, by the way. So we got there in the end. Got nearly 2 minutes. Let's crack this beer open then. It's a 500ml can. It's not a 500ml can. It's a 440ml can. And yeah, I don't know what to expect from this, to be honest with you. Not just because it's a pumpkin beer. There's been a few other beers that they've put into Home Bargains, and they've been very, they've let me down, should we say. I was going to review them and I was like, but this one I thought I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Anywho, beer in a glass, looks very stoutish. It was pouring quite brown on the pour. It's just an off-white head, not really much going on there with the carbonation, half a finger. That's a new one, isn't it? Carbonation. Let's give it a swirl, try and invigorate that. Kind of not very. Yeah, it's not going well so far. The carbonation. We'll see. Jet black in the glass. As I say, there's hints of brown towards the top end and the bottom end of the glass. But yeah, it looks really black, jet black on camera. Anyway, let's get a nose on it, see what we get. Like, you're definitely getting like a clove kind of thing going on with this. Yeah, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. But for me, clove is the overriding aroma. Oh yeah, it reminds me of my nan when she used to do her baking. The cloves and stuff she used to put in to make fruit cake and stuff. Yeah, she used to put like jeans and trousers in and stuff like that. But no, it smells very kind of, yeah. It says pumpkin stroke yam beer on Untapped. Yam beer does make me chuckle. But yeah, it kind of got them spicy things that make you think it's pumpkin. But is it pumpkin? It's not mentioned on the can, but he's blindfolded. Yeah, on the aroma. Anyway, let's get into it, see what it's all about. So cheers. Wow, it's a bit thin. Well, I know it's only 4.5, but wow, that's very watery. Yeah, initial flavour: nutmeg, cinnamon, clove. body doesn't kind of help. Slightly sweet. I mean, it says it's got what's it? Extract, vanilla extract. There's no hint of doesn't say lactose or anything in that, so maybe a little bit of that vanilla extract maybe brewed out, I'm not sure. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's just very thin. I mean, I know it's, as I say, 4.5% stout. It's kind of one of those sort of beers, isn't it? It's okay, but it's certainly not rocking my world. Let's pour the rest of this beer in then. It's very kind of minimalistic when it comes to any kind of pumpkin flavours. I mean, it's got the spice. I mean, but you've got a big fat grinning pumpkin on the can. And it says pumpkin spice stout. I expect a little bit of that kind of pumpkin, even like pumpkin puree in. It's, you know, something in the ingredients to let you know it's like, yeah, it's not there. At the end of the day, it's brewed for home bargains. I can't remember how much I paid a can for this. £1.80, £1. I don't know. I'm guessing £1.80, between £1.80 and £2 a can, whatever. 4.5. It's a 440ml can. It's okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It would probably be a nice entry level if you never had a pumpkin type beer before. Maybe it's a bit like one of those without actually having massive amounts of pumpkin in, or none like this. Then maybe it could be a stepping stone into something that's actually got a puree in or whatever. But as regards like general pumpkin beers go, yeah, it's not within the style of pumpkin beers or yam beers, or what we're going to call them. It's not that great. But as a general beer, it's okay. We'll leave it at that. It's nice to try. As I say, you don't see too many pumpkin type beers, certainly in supermarkets in the UK. I think there's another one in I think there's one in Tesco's as well that I might go out and get. We'll see how we go. But generally available pumpkin beers, it's not really a thing in the UK, and if you're in the States you probably know that already. Although there's some breweries are starting to do bits and themed beers rather than pumpkin beers, Halloween themed beers rather than, as I say, pumpkin beers itself. There are a few out there, don't get me wrong, but we'll see. We'll have a look this next week or so, and I'll try and get some more Halloween pumpkin type things in if we can. We'll see. I don't really need any beer. I've got a fridge full of beer. That's the problem. But because I've not been reviewing a hell of a lot or drinking during the week or anything for the last few weeks, so probably a month or so. But anywho, so from the Glen Cannich Brewery, they're out of Highland in Scotland. Lovely looking can, but yeah, cherry's not pumpkin in the beer. Anyway, thanks for watching then. Let me know what you think if you've had this one before, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.